Hello. Welcome to the next in the series of review clips designed to assist you in preparation for your Biology 3201 public examination. In this clip, we'll be examining the impact of cancer on cell division and how the two are related. Before we begin, you need to understand a few basic terms. One of these is mutation. We define a mutation as being a permanent change in the DNA molecule which results in a change to genes. Mutations can be caused by a number of different things. Usually these are chemicals, radiation, and sometimes viruses. When a mutation occurs, there are implications. Certainly, if a mutation occurs within a gene that's responsible for cell division within somatic cells, the result may be the development of cancer. We define cancer as being the uncontrolled rapid growth and division of cells. Cancer operates because within cells are certain genes that control the rate at which mitosis occurs. These genes operate like switches. When a cell finishes mitosis, certain genes are turned on. These genes produce proteins that stop mitosis. When these genes in turn are turned off, mitosis will continue and the cell can divide to produce new cells. Mutations can permanently activate the off switch or the gene, resulting in no stopped mitosis. The result is uncontrolled growth and division of cells. There are other genes which start mitosis. If these are permanently switched on, then cancer or uncontrolled cell division also results. Oncogenes are genes that, when mutated, can cause cancer to develop. Cancer does have treatments that are attached to it, and they operate on the premise that cancer cells divide more quickly than do normal cells. Anything that interferes with cell division will harm these cells more readily than normal cells. Cancer treatments are based on that premise. One of the treatment regimens involves radiation therapy. Radiation such as X-rays or gamma rays will be directed at the affected area of the body. Radiation therapy is a localized treatment. Radiation works by damaging the chromosomes within a cell, making it unable to grow or divide. Radiation also affects normal cells, but normal cells are usually able to repair themselves. As mentioned, radiation is often very localized, a very specific target to minimize damage in other areas, and it's often used to treat localized cancers such as skin, breast, larynx, and cervical tumors. Brain cancer is often treated by use of radiation treatment as well. The side effects of radiation therapy are often tied to the location of the body which is being radiated. Some common side effects include fatigue, skin inflammation and soreness, hair loss if the treatment is on the brain. Sterility in males will result if the treatment is on the testicles. A second type of treatment involves chemotherapy, or the use of drugs to treat cancer. Sometimes used in conjunction with radiation therapy, both treatments are used. Chemotherapy is used to treat cancers found throughout their body. It's a more systemic treatment. By way of example, leukemia will be treated by using chemotherapy. These drugs work by attacking cells that are dividing as well as preventing others from dividing. And chemotherapy does affect both cancer and normal cells, which accounts for the side effects that people receiving chemotherapy often suffer from. These side effects can include hair loss, nausea, and diarrhea. In past public examinations, questions have been posed which relate to this topic. I present the following. Why might a doctor suggest radiation as the best treatment, not the only, but the best treatment for a person diagnosed with a localized cancerous tumor? Chemotherapy, any treatment, would not be administered at home. These need to be delivered as a medical practice. Because cancer therapies involve and affect normal cells, they will have side effects, and they will affect all body cells. The correct answer in this case is C. It's focused on the affected area only. Radiation is a localized treatment. A constructive response question on the same material is as follows. A female patient is diagnosed with cancer and has to undergo both chemotherapy and radiation. You are asked to A. explain the effect of chemotherapy on the cellular process of mitosis and meiosis, and the second part asks you to explain the effects of radiation on the cellular process of mitosis and meiosis. The answer for this is as follows. You would have been expected to state that chemotherapy will prevent cell division, which is why it will stop the growth of cancerous cells, and in meiosis, it will also prevent cell division. The answer key, awarded 1% for both mitosis and 1% for meiosis, for a total of 2%. In the second part, you are asked about radiation. Radiation, remember, is indeed a localized treatment. It will only affect the area being irradiated, and it may cause mutation in that area. With regards to meiosis, radiation may cause sterility if the area of radiation is in close proximity to the genitals. It can cause mutation in germ cells, which can then in turn cause problems with offspring. The answer key awarded 1% for each answer. Thank you very much. I hope you found this learning clip helpful.